welcome to the stage, Rochelle Bennett!
Hey everyone, I'm Rochelle. And I know what you guys are all thinking. Fuck, Zach Hansen's stacked on the weight, hasn't he? Fuck you guys. So, there are worse Hansons to resemble, like Isaac, the older, weirder looking one, or Pauline. But I guess I could just chuck on a burqa. When I was a kid, I was so in love with Zach Hansen. I thought, oh, I am going to marry him one day. And it didn't work out between us. So I decided to become him instead. And it just turns out that I'm a really narcissistic lesbian. I'm not the only gay in my family. My brother's gay as well. And my mum, she's a les too. Like her dad before her. Her name's Leslie, or Big Les, as I like to call her. She loves it when I call her that. No, she doesn't. She's not gonna. She must be so proud of me right now. Hey, Mum. And I also have a sister, but it's really hard for me to say this, but she's straight. Like, it has taken some getting used to. She's actually married, but none of us seem to get to vote for that, so I don't know what that's about. But, like, we've finally come to terms with her heterosexuality, which has been kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. But we just kind of hope that her and her husband keep that shit behind closed doors and don't rub it in our faces all the time. But I guess the real problem we have with it though is that they're raising my nieces to be straight. They're 16 and 18 now, and both of them have boyfriends. Keep telling myself, you know, it's fine, they're young, they're probably just confused. Like, they're exploring their sexuality, and it's probably just a phase. So you guys seem pretty cool, so I thought I'd do a quick little survey. And I just want a round of applause from everybody in the audience who's straight. So, straighties, give it a clap. Many of you. Wow. You guys should get together and have some kind of parade or something. But thank you guys. That was really, really brave. There were some claps down here at the front. Are you ladies down here? Are you guys straight? You are? Are your family okay with it? Didn't mean to put you in the spot. I didn't want to out you or anything, but so my sister's straight. Do you know her? So you guys don't all know each other. I'm really fucking embarrassed. Speaking of my sister, she fucking hated me growing up. I came along and I pushed her into middle child territory, and she rebelled by trying to kill me. She would leave me on the lounge hoping I would roll off and make it seem like an accident. She hit me over the feet with the pointy side of the cricket bat, and then I still have the scar here actually, where she lined up the clothesline and the water slide and coaxed me down it. What a fucking bitch. Anyway, she has a brain injury And when that happened, we were all kind of relieved because it finally meant that we knew she did have a brain. So we continue to make fun of her because that's what family does in a crisis. When, you know, things turn to shit, you pay each other out. And it's from a place of love that you do that. And it was from a place of love that my brother and I suggested to my mum and dad that we start a new family business. And we suggested that they should become greengrocers because they already had 2 fruit and a veg. So my dad died a year ago of cancer. Oh, come on guys, stay with me. That's what Mum said to Dad, actually. Not really though, it was his time. Anyway, we're all standing around before his funeral at his viewing, and we're all dressed in our Sunday best. And he's there dressed in he's wearing his West Tigers gear literally from head to toe, socks included. And we're all standing around putting little mementos inside his casket, like photos of us. What else was there? Cherry Ripe, Peppermint Crisp, and the Foxtel remote. So just pretty typical stuff. And then my brother-in-law grabs out of his pocket a teeny tiny spirit level on a keychain, and through our tears we all have a bit of a chuckle because my dad was actually a bit shit at DIY, even though he thought he was a pretty good handyman. And so everything he ever built was crooked. He'd chuck a bunch of planks on the ground, he'd tech screw them together, and voila, he'd made a new gate. It'd lean like that, it'd drag on the ground, you'd have to use your foot as leverage, you'd have to hold it up with your whole body weight and try and unbolt it at the same time. It was completely shit. So we're all standing there having a bit of a chuckle. And anyway, my sister, she grabs the spirit level, she looks around the room, and then she looks back at my dad and says, well, at least he got one thing fucking straight. And in that moment, I have never been prouder of my sister in my whole entire life. And then I just looked down at my dad, and he's like this. Anyway, that's me. Thanks for coming out and supporting marriage equality. I mean, local comedy.